What's up, quadcopter fans? It's HiringADrone.com, and today, or tonight, I'm actually going to be doing a test flight with my new setup of my Tarantula legs with the GoPro mounted on top. I tried to do one earlier. I'm not sure if I just had a bad battery charge. Didn't seem like I had enough steam to actually get this up, or enough power to actually lift the new landing gear rig as well as the GoPro. So we're going to give it a go right now and see what happens. So I've got the throttle pinned up pretty good. It appears that we're not having any issues. Could go higher if need be. Looks like I'm coming down a little bit. So I'm going to have to constantly be applying throttle to this at all times with this new setup, just due to the amount of weight that was added on at a drop out there with this new landing gear setup. So we'll bring it down a little bit closer so we can continue to maintain and keep an eye on it. So far so good. Now this is not the original battery. This is actually an aftermarket battery that I purchased that seems to be a little bit lighter than the native battery that comes with it. Not really having any lift issues right now. This is probably on a 3-4 hour charge. I did take off some of the tape that was originally holding it together, as well as I moved to another GoPro mount just to make this thing as light as possible, make sure that nothing was affecting it as far as the new landing gear rig that I put on here. So flying good, you know, nothing crazy because the camera is attached to the top. It is filming. I'll splice in that film too as well. Probably not going to get a whole lot out of it, but you might be able to see the legs come back towards us here. So everything seems to be maneuvering fine. Going on about 2 minutes here. Let's see if we got some lift juice. We'll take it up a little bit. So it's all the way pinned right now. In normal scenarios, this would be launching this thing up in the sky, so I still think I need to reduce the weight a little bit because I'm fully pinned with the throttle and I'm not that high up. So ooh, and we're down. So I wasn't able to fight off flipped right over onto the GoPro, so it was losing throttle, so it doesn't look like I'm gonna get much flight time out of this. Make sure no damage was done. This grass is wet, so I want to get it out as fast as possible. I took off the battery casing. All my landing gear seems to be on just fine, no cracks, no nothing, but it hit and then it bounced over. So I'm still gonna have to reduce the weight. Too much weight on this. It's not able to securely hold everything up. So it looks like I got a little propeller here caught up in the prop guard. I might think about reducing the prop guard. I might think about taking the prop guards off, possibly. Turn the controller off so I don't cut a finger off. That might help me out as far as reducing the weight goes. And I might look to remove some more duct tape. You know, I didn't really think that these little legs, as plastic as they are, would play that big of a factor into weight with just zip ties on there, but for some reason it is. I might have a motor that could be going out too as well. Had an issue in the past with the motor going out, and I was experiencing the same type of result, so I have to keep an eye on it. I'll continue to take off the tape like I said and test it out and see what happens. So if this video helped you out in any way, definitely give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos, unboxings, flight reviews, and hopefully some mods in the future.